young and like our victims of these turd parties. I fling a kite, Maggie up on turd patties. Oh yeah, I call these jerks, yeah, oh yeah, it never ends. My name is Ray, I take flights, mess with their minds, never-ending fights. Yeah, oh yeah, I will never stop crashing these turd parties, laughing out loud. Go Ray, go, go Ray, go, go Ray, go. Oh no. Go Ray, go. My name is Ray, I fight scammers day after day. It really matters. The old and young are like the victims of these turd parties. I fling a kite, Maggie up on turd patties. Oh yeah, I call these jerks, yeah, oh yeah, it never ends. I'll never stop crashing these turd parties, laughing out loud. Go Ray, go. Go Ray, I will never stop crashing these turd parties, laughing out loud. Go Ray, go. Go Ray, go. Go Ray, go. Oh no. Go Ray. Go Ray. Go Ray, go. Go Ray, go.
Hey everybody, how you doing? Wonderful, wonderful Wednesday. I think it's Wednesday, right? Yeah, it's Wednesday. How's everybody doing today? Hope you're having a great week. Um, I'm feeling pretty good. I'm a little sluggish because I'm still taking medication, but I think I'll be okay. Um, I wish you could type in chat, buddy, big fan. I don't know what you mean by that, Apollo. Um, just to let you know, everything's going pretty good. I'm in good spirits. I'm going to play more Days Gone later today, so that's going to be a lot of fun. But I got a slew. I'm talking, let me count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 messages from the same scammer that says Apple is charging me $244, $278.34. So we're going to be calling them and see what happens, okay? Anyways, I'm in good spirits. I'm happy to be here. Let's just get this gig going. Let me get my virtual machine on screen. I'm gonna play James Warren this time. So I'm gonna open up Patty Warren's virtual machine, and we're gonna see what we can do. I got the banks ready. Everything's all jazzed up, ready to roll. So we'll see what happens. Let me get my phone open. And let me pick a number that I normally don't use. That way they don't immediately suspect me. Okay. 509. So hopefully we can get some Hawala banks reported. That's what I'm hoping for today.
Your call is very important to
Thank you for calling Apple Support. You're speaking with Sierra. How can I help you today?
Hi, Sierra. My name is James. I'm calling because I've got a bunch of messages saying that my transaction was declined. It said that we noticed your Apple ID was used at the Apple Store for $278.34. And so it suspected suspicious activities, and I thought I'd better give you a call, find out what's going on.
Well, okay. I'm so sorry about the inconvenience, sir, but I have to go ahead and check what exactly is going on, okay?
Okay?
As you're telling me, you have received a text from the headquarters stating that there's a purchase that's been going on under your account, right? Do
All
you
right.
see the amount? What's the amount?
$278.34.
Thank you, sir. And could you please help me out with your name?
My first name is James. My last name is Warren.
Thank you, sir. I do believe you have an Apple account under your name, right?
Well, my wife does. She has an iPhone 15, um, and I called her and I asked her. I go, "Did you get a notification on your phone?" And she said no. And I said, "Well, we got some emails, and we're just curious why we're getting where this is coming from. It's kind of weird."
I can understand that, but I can make sure to go ahead and check this up for you, Mr. James. So, you're telling me, Mr. James, that you do not have an Apple account under your name, but your wife does, right?
My wife does, yes. I don't. I use
Okay.
a cheap Android phone at $30 from Walmart.
Android.
So when we looked at
Okay.
when we looked at her email account, um, she was getting these messages
Mhm.
saying that she was being charged, and it was like, what the heck's going on?
Right. No problem. I'll make sure to check this up for you. So, for the confirmation, could you please help me out with your mailing address?
Oh, my mailing address. Do you want my PO box or do you want my physical um, address?
Your mailing PO box, full address.
Okay. Okay. Here it is. Here. Ready?
Yeah.
Okay. It's 533
Go ahead.
East. It's 533 East, 800 South, Salt Lake City, Utah, 84105.
I'm sorry, what's the zip code?
84105.
Thank you so much. Mr. James, please stay connected with me, okay? Let me forward the let me pull out the information for you first.
Okay. Appreciate it.
Thank you for staying connected with me, sir. As I have checked here on my system, I can see that there is an Apple account that's been created under your name, Mr. James Warren. And apart from that, there is also a purchase that's been going on for this Apple Watch
An
amounting to
Apple.
$278.34. Are you
Yeah.
talking about the same amount or the same charge?
Well, that's what's confusing us. My wife does not have an Apple Watch.
Okay. Now, do you think like she might have made a purchase for an Apple Watch?
She's never been interested in doing that.
Okay. Because, sir, this seems to be a pre-authorized order, which means before authorizing this purchase, we have sent you a verification code on your registered cell phone number. The cell phone number is 852180327. I do believe this is a cell phone, right?
Yeah, that's my cell phone.
Did you receive any kind of verification code on the cell phone
Um,
today morning or yesterday?
uh, no, I didn't. Let me take a look.
Sure, check it.
I'm checking it right now. Yeah, I did. I have a transaction decline. We noticed your Apple ID was used at Apple Store for 278.34. We detected suspicious activities. That's all I have.
So that's the only thing you have received from the Apple support, right? You did
Right,
not receive any verification code.
right.
Okay. I'm sorry, Mr. James, but I cannot go ahead and cancel this product at this moment. It's because it's a pre-authorized order. We have already sent you a verification code, and from your end, Mr. James, somebody have successfully authorized the authentication. Then
Really?
only we have proceed further with this order. Now, yes, Mr. James, if you're telling me you do not have any knowledge regarding this, it means your phone lines must be tampered. Somebody else might have approved it from your end. Okay?
Okay. Well,
So if that's the case, I have to get you. Uh-huh. Go ahead.
is there any way we can cancel the order? That way that we don't have to pay for it?
Yes. Yes, for sure. I will help you out with this, okay? Now, what we are going to do from our end is that, Mr. James, we will be forwarding this information to the fraudulent team of your bank people because we have to let them
Okay.
know there is a fraudulent transaction that's been coming up into your account for $278.34, and that's not you. Now,
Right.
as you know, Mr. James, we are just a customer support service, so we are not authorized to keep any of the customer confidential information with us, including your bank accounts. So, before we go ahead and send an email to the fraudulent team of your bank, do you remember the customer care number of your bank that you're dealing with or the toll free number of your bank?
Yeah, I can give you the number right now. Um,
Sure.
it's on the back of my card. Okay, the number
Sure.
is 801-260-7675 for Cypress Credit Union.
I'm sorry, what's the name of your bank?
Cypress Credit Union. CYPRUS.
Thank you.
Cypress.
So, I got it. If you have any questions related to this, please let me know. In the meantime, I'll just go ahead and forward the email to your bank.
Okay. And then do I need to call them and then talk to them about it?
Okay, now listen to me. What you have to do next is that, okay, first let me do one thing. I'll be calling you from a secure line right now. If you're
Oh, okay.
receiving any call, please answer it. That's me who's calling you.
Okay. I'm waiting. She's not calling me. They have screwed up phone systems. I'm not receiving any phone call. I don't see anything.
Yes, please stay connected, okay? There might be some technical issue, but I'm trying to call you.
Okay. I just tested my phone. It works fine. They're having technical difficulties. I still don't see a call coming in. Did you want me to try calling you instead?
I'm sorry?
I don't see any phone calls coming in. Did you want me to try calling you instead?
Yes, just give me a second, sir. I'm
Okay.
checking with the technical department right now. So
Okay.
please stay connected.
All right.
Thank you so much for understanding, sir.
I just tested the phone. It works fine. It doesn't.
Okay, well, Mr. James, since there is some technical issue,
Okay.
but we have to make sure to forward all this information to the fraud team of your bank and get you connected with them because your bank representative is waiting on the other line with me. Okay, what I'm going
Oh,
to do is that
okay.
I'll simply go ahead and get you connected with your bank representative through this line. As you know that your bank people will never allow any three-way calls or any kind of conference call. So make sure once you get connected to the bank representative, you are going to you are going to let them know whatever problem you're facing with us today. Okay? Because I'll be
Okay.
disconnected from the secured line. Just let them know from your end so that they can understand the situation even better. Tell them that there is a fraudulent charge that's been coming up onto your account for
All right.
200 and something dollars, for $278.34, and that's not you. And I'm pretty sure that they can help you better in this situation today.
Okay. That works for me.
Okay. So please stay connected with me. It will just take few minutes for me to get you connected to your bank, okay?
Okay. Not a problem. I appreciate your help.
And okay, thank you. You're welcome, sir.
Thank you for calling Bank First Credit Union. This is Mary. How may I help you?
Hi. This is James Warren. I have an account with you. Had one
Mm-hmm.
since 2014. We received notification
Uh-huh.
that there's a charge for an Apple product. I guess an Apple Watch,
Uh-huh.
and we're kind of
Okay.
confused why we're being charged. Um, my wife has an Apple iPhone 15, and um,
Uh-huh.
to this date, we've never ordered the Apple Watch, so it's kind of strange.
Okay. Okay, let me check that for you. First of all, could you please verify me your complete name that's linked with the account, sir?
Uh, First name is James, last name is Warren,
Uh-huh.
Warren.
All right. And verify the last four of your socials, Mr. Warren,
9493.
and your date of birth, please.
Date of birth, March 3, 1969.
All right. Just give me a moment. Let me just go ahead and pull out the records for you. And for the banking security purpose, could you just tell me what kind of account do you hold with us? Is that a checking, saving, business, money market?
It's a personal checking and savings account.
All right. Please allow me a moment. Let me just see what's going on, okay?
All right, I appreciate it. I'm having the hardest time moving my mouse around. I don't know why.
First of all, I'm just connecting your line over to the secure line of the bank. So if you might be receiving a call, please answer that.
Yeah, I saw something pop up. Oh, there it is right there. Okay. We'll just answer the phone.
Yes, you might be receiving a call right now. Yeah.
Hello, this is James Warren.
Can you hear me? Yeah, you can hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. So, sir, at this point of time, I have your file in front of me, and I can see that there is a pre-authorized transaction which is coming through Apple, and that is for $278.34. Were you talking about this transaction?
Yeah, that's the one I'm talking about. We received like 12 different messages saying the same thing over and over. Transaction declined. We noticed your Apple ID was used at the Apple Store for 278.34. We detected suspicious activities, and so I called the phone number, and then um, they then forwarded me to you to talk about my bank account to find out what this suspicious charge is. I mean, we have no interest in an Apple Watch.
Okay.
We have no interest in an Apple Watch.
Okay, all right. Now, Mr. Warren, in order to make sure that no money has been transferred from your bank to any other bank account and no money that has been debited from your bank account, could you just tell me what is the approximate amount you think you have in the checking account with us or the last time you saw it?
Well, I'm logged into it right now. I have $38,142.91 in my checking account, and in my savings account,
All right.
we have $417,891.23. And when I go in,
417,000, right?
right, and when I go into the checking account, all I see are the standard purchases that we do on a daily basis. 7-Eleven,
Yes.
McDonald's,
Because
Premier Vending.
I got what you're telling me. You cannot see the amount that is popping up for $278, right?
No, I don't. No, I don't.
Yeah, because this is not a pending transaction, it's on process transaction. So what happens, because since it was a pre-authorized transaction, so whenever a pre-authorized transaction is made, it doesn't go on the pending transaction. It is already on process. So once it goes out of your account, then only you will get the notification of that.
Oh, okay. So,
Okay. Now, Mr. Warren, what I can see here is that as soon as I pulled up your record, I could see that there are more than 7 different bank accounts coming up under your name. So do you hold 7 different bank accounts under your name, Mr. Warren?
no, we only have one. We've been with Cyprus Credit Union since
Okay.
2014.
Okay. So you mean that we are the only bank you deal with? Apart from us, you don't deal with any other bank, right?
Well, we were with Wells Fargo up until 2013,
Uh-huh.
but we got sick and tired of their treatment.
Uh-huh.
They Wells Fargo,
Uh-huh.
I call them Hell's Fargo because of the way they treat people. Um,
Okay.
I don't know if
I
that means
understand.
anything, but yeah, Hell's. It isn't Wells Fargo; it's Hell's Fargo. So we decided to close our Wells Fargo account, and then we went down to Cyprus Credit Union and opened up that account, and then we put my wife's inheritance into the savings account. That's why we have so much inside of there.
I understand. So we are the only bank you deal with, and apart from us, sure, this is a joint account with your wife?
Yeah, or we're both primary holders. Yes.
Okay, all right. And apart from that, let me just verify the bank's name that are recently active under your name, which is Chase Bank, Bank of America, Wells Fargo, Community Bank, Citibank, PNC, U.S. Bank, and TD Bank. Anything?
I've never had an account with anything other than Wells Fargo. We currently have a
Okay,
bank.
all right.
We have a bank account with you guys, Cyprus Credit Union.
Yes, yes, that's right. Now, why I'm asking you this question is because, Mr. Warren, recently there has been a huge transaction done from these accounts, and more than $240,000 has already been wired to Mexico and Colombia. So is this the first call that you got about this matter? Before this, you was not contacted by any of the banks?
Well, we got 12 text messages, and each came from different numbers, each saying the same thing. It said transaction declined. We noticed your Apple ID was used at Apple Store for 244.87. We detected suspicious activities, and that's why I called.
Okay. And apart from that, Mr. Warren, after these transactions were done, we had strictly got the orders to freeze your bank account. But the only reason why we haven't freezed it yet is because we have also checked your past records. But we did not found out that you have been associated with any kind of suspicious activities in the past. Your past records were totally clear, so that's the only reason we wanted to have a word with you before we take any kind of action. So do you suspect anyone who can use your information this way, Mr. Warren?
Um, no, that's what's confusing me is we live simple lives. We don't spend extravagantly. We cook our own food. We don't go out to eat very often because it's too expensive. Um, the best I can tell you right now
Okay.
is the charge for an Apple Watch
I know.
seems extravagant. Um, we have no interest in an Apple Watch.
I understand. Now, apart from that, you were totally unaware that $240,000 has been wired under your name as well, right? No
No,
messages, no calls, phone calls. Okay.
two hundred thousand
Now,
dollars.
apart from that, sure. Yes. The bank accounts that were found under your name, which is Chase, Bank of America, Wells Fargo, Community, Citi, PNC, US, and TD Bank, these were the bank accounts that were recently opened up under your name. And
Citibank.
after this, there has been transaction of two $40,000 to Mexico and Colombia. That's what I was telling you, that
Oh
after
my
these
God.
transactions were done under your name, we had strictly got the order to freeze your bank account. But you have been dealing with us for such long time, and we had checked your past records, but we did not found out that you have been associated with any kind of suspicious activities in the past. So
No,
that's the only reason we wanted to have a word with you before we take any kind of action.
my wife,
So also, do you?
my wife is a nurse that works for the University of Utah. Our reputation
Okay.
is very important. I work at a warehouse called
Yes, that's right.
boxes.com,
That's right.
and if
And
we
are you also a
if
doctor?
no, I'm a warehouse supervision manager. I manage inventory.
Okay. Okay. All right. Now, Mr. Warren, apart from that, I want to ask you that do you suspect anyone who can use the information this way? No one?
Other than a criminal that we're not aware of. I mean, I,
Okay.
I don't, I can't imagine.
Yes.
Everyone at my work respects me because I'm their manager. I mean, I'm their boss after all.
Yes,
At my
of
wife's,
course.
at
And
my
apart
wife,
from
at my wife's work, she's
your
a,
wife is a
she,
nurse.
she's a certified surgical nurse. I mean, any kind of
Yes.
suspicious activity could ruin our careers. So we play it by the line.
That's right.
We walk the line. We don't fool around. We don't gamble. We
All
don't
right.
we don't even go to bars. We just we have simple lives.
Yes. I got it. Now, Mr. Warren, apart from that, did you lose any of your personal belonging recently, like your credit card, your debit card, or your wallet?
um, Not recently, but back in 2003, I did lose my wallet at a bus station in Reno, Nevada.
Okay.
But that was like in
All right.
2003.
And have you Okay. And have you ever shared your details online while applying for loans, credit cards, online shopping, anything like that?
Have no need to. We have 400 and something thousand in our savings account. We don't need to borrow money.
Yes. But online shopping, do you do online shopping?
We used to, but after the pandemic hit, um, we also had a in-service meeting at work, and the computer tech at my job said we discourage you from doing any online shopping. He says if you want something from Target,
Okay.
go ahead and go to target.com and look it up. And then if you like what you see, get in your car and drive to Target and buy it in person. And that's how we do it.
That's
We
right.
don't. And
All right.
we used to have an Amazon account, but we 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 disconnected that account like 2 years ago. So
Okay. All right. Now, Mr. Warren, apart from that, make sure whatever you say in this recording line, it must be honest, because this recording is the only evidence which will be submitted to the courthouse as well as the federal agencies, so that they can see and verify that whatever you have verified belongs to you and not to anybody else. All right, Mr. Warren?
okay, okay.
Okay. Now, apart from that, we have also found some vehicles registered under your name. So do you hold any kind of vehicle under your name, Mr. Warren?
Yeah, we have one vehicle, 2005
All right.
Chevrolet
Okay.
Malibu.
All right. And you drive it?
No, I just look at it. I just say, hey, I got a car. Wow. No, of course I drive it. That's how I get to work.
Okay. All right. And Mr. Warren, apart from that, you
My
live
wife,
with your wife, right?
yeah, my wife uses a company car. She gets, sometimes she's driving a Neon. Other times they give her a Chevrolet. So she drives a company car. But the car that we own is
All
a
right.
Chevrolet Malibu 2005.
Okay. All right. Now, apart from that, Mr. Warren, since you know that this is a case of identity theft, and right now your identity has totally been compromised, and apart from that, this is a case of money laundering as well, because money has also been wired under your name. Now, we don't know who the culprits are and what are they going to do with your information more. So before they use your information for something else, we need to make sure that we catch them. And we also need to make sure that we remove your name from all the fraudulent charges that has been pressed against your name by the imposters. And apart from that,
Okay.
whenever there is a case where identity theft and money laundering both are included at the same time, we, being a bank representative, are not the authorized department to resolve this matter. So it has to be done by the experts, which would be from the U.S. Marshal or the Federal Trade Commission. And they are the
Oh,
authorized department to help you out throughout the case, to remove your name from the fraudulent activities. And we need to make sure that we track them down before they use your information for something else. Because today, they have used your information to wire more than $240,000 to different countries. Tomorrow, we don't know what would be the next step. So
holy
before they
crap.
use your information for something else, and before you lose anything from your bank account, we need to make sure that we cash them out. And before that, I want you to grab a pen and a piece of paper so that I can give you some details.
Okay. Let me do this here. Okay, I have pen and paper.
First of all, write down my name. My first name is Mary, and
Mary.
my last name is Lawson, Lawson.
Mary Lawson. Got it.
And write down the case ID number. This is your case ID number, which you need to provide to the officer.